Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at becoming expert in using tabs in Google Chrome. When you've got a Chrome window open, the tabs are across the top. You can see a tab here, and a tab represents a website that you've got open. You can create new tabs by clicking on the little plus icon next to the tab that's open, and you can create again and again opening new tabs. Once you've got a tab open, you can then search in the Omnibox here or use your bookmarks to go to a website. When you've got a number of tabs open, you can reorder them simply by dragging and dropping the tabs across the top. You can also separate your tabs by taking a tab and dragging it out of the other tabs, and this then separates that, so what you now have is a separate tab in a new window. If I actually want to order my windows so I can see more than one window at the same time, I can use different options. Now on a Windows device, I can click the Windows key and use the left and right arrows. So if I click the Windows and left, you can see my window pops to the left. If I click on here, Windows and right, it goes to the right. If you're on a Chromebook, you can actually just drag it over to the side and it will do the same thing. There are some really helpful keyboard shortcuts for using tabs. Again, this is on a Windows device. That if I want to refresh a tab, now I can click on this little icon here with the circular arrow, that reloads the page, or I can click F5 and that will load it up again as well. Another shortcut is using the F11 key, and this gives you more real estate on your window. So if I click F11, you can see it takes out all the tabs and the Omnibox at the top, giving me as much space as I need. If I click F11 again, it will come out of this. If you're on a Chromebook, there is a key in the middle at the top of your Chromebook that does the same function. If you right click on your tab, you can also see a number of options. The one I just want to show you right now is the mute site. This is helpful, for example, if you're on Google Meet and you just want to mute it while you listen to something else or speak to someone, you can then just click this and click mute site, and that will mute the audio from that site for that time. So if I click mute site, that will click all the Google Meets I've got open, and then I have to click unmute again to get my audio back. Another option you have when you right click is to pin. Now when I pin, what that means is that for one, it condenses this and moves it to the left, but it also locks it, because what you'll see is I haven't got the little X anymore to close down that tab. So this means it's not possible to accidentally close the tab. So if you've got something open you need to remain open, it's a good idea to pin it. If you do want to close it, again, you right click, unpin, and then I could close that tab down as normal. Another option though, if you do accidentally close a tab, like so, and I think, oh no, I've accidentally done that, what do I do? If I do Control Shift and T, then that reopens that last tab. So that's Control Shift and T. If I accidentally shut down all of my tabs by clicking the close button here, then when I reopen my Chrome browser, if I go into the skinny snowman at the top, go to history, I can see 3 tabs. These are the 3 tabs I had open last time. I can click on there and it will reopen those 3 tabs. Now imagine I was doing some research. In this case, I'm looking at recipes. And I'm looking for different recipes that I want to find on the website. So I've got a nice katsu curry here. And then I want to have a range of different recipes open. An easy way of doing this is if I again right click on this, I can then duplicate this tab. That means I've still got my katsu curry open there, but on this tab I can go back. I can open up some Singapore fried noodles. Again, I can duplicate this, go back, and I've got my lentil and bacon soup. So I can open up lots of different tabs without having to go through the whole process of going to the website and finding that area again. When I've got a group of tabs that I'm also working on, one function I can use is the group tab function. If I right click on here, I can click add to a new group. So now I could call this recipes. And I can choose the color that I might want. So I can do that one as green. So now I've got a group called recipes, and you can see this is highlighted as green. If I've then got another site that I want to add to that group, I can do 2 things. I can right click and I can say add tab to group, and I can choose the group recipes there. So that's now added. or I can just drag and drop that in as well. So now I've got my 3 tabs that are part of that group. If I then want to minimize this, I can actually click on the recipes group, and then that minimizes it there without closing them. So this is a great way of organizing your tabs if you've got a lot of tabs open. Do be aware though that if you've got lots of tabs open, it can slow down the processing running speed of your device. And just in case you're wondering, you can have more than one group, so I can add another group. I'm going to click new group, and I call this one news, and then I can add this to the group news and have more than one group open. So I hope these tips have been really useful in becoming an expert user of tabs and helping you be organized when using Google Chrome.